Welcome to episode 2 of our solo OD&D actual play. This is where the party finally goes out into the world and begins exploring a dungeon. I'm Tristan, this is Heroes in Homebrew. Okay, so I'm using Owlbear Rodeo here. This is a little map I did up in Worldographer. We have... I'll use this to... We have a town here. Oops, no, I want this. There we go. We have a town here. And I've put a couple of other things over the map. So there's a dungeon here. There's a cave here. And there's a ruined town here. So I'm just considering it ruins. And we have a city up here. And we have a desert. I haven't named anything. This is... For right now, it's just a starting point, and we're going to build off it as we go. I'm rolling. I'm not using the Owlbear Rodeo rolling tool. I'm going to use real dice. Actually, I should add some more dice to that. For the most part, the added dice is just for the DM tools, like the random monsters and stuff. Most of the other stuff, all combat and everything, is all done with D6s. Alright. Let's take this, we'll put it right there. Oops, zoom in a bit. And if you see, it looks like the map is fuzzy on your screen. That's not, it's not you. It's actually in Owlbear Rodeo. It's, when I exported it from Worldographer, I exported it as an image and it comes up fuzzy when you zoom in. But it is what it is. So check out this. It's a little booklet I printed out. This is the Manual of Hexterity. I just printed it out in booklet form so it's a little easier to deal with. So every hex I go to, I am going to roll to see if there's a feature. Just to see if there's new features in the area that haven't been discovered yet. And at the end of every day, I'm going to roll for an encounter. At the beginning of every day, I'll roll to see if they get lost. Alright, put that there. Alright, so start with D6. They're going to get lost right away. They will not. So they're going to move 3 hexes per day. I'll just start with this. 2, 3. They arrive at their dungeon. That is the end of first day's travel, so they're going to camp outside the dungeon. Actually, I'll roll it twice. I'm not going to roll to see if there's anything in the dungeon hex because there's already something there. First hex, there's nothing. On a 1 on 6, I'm going to say that there's something there. Nothing. And then an encounter at the end of the day. Nothing. So it's pretty uneventful first day. Let's mark off rations. They each have 7 days worth of rations. So that's 1 day of rations. And I'm going to put this in my notes. Days of travel. One. Now, where's my... There we go. So the next day, they're not moving hexes. They're going straight into the dungeon. We're going to use this deck of many dungeons. So the way a deck of many dungeons works is you take out the jokers, the aces, and the kings. So the aces are the starting points, and the kings are the end points. I'll shuffle the aces. We'll see if we get anything. So this deck of many dungeons, I just printed out onto cardstock and cut them up, make my own deck. You can buy it. Maybe I'll put a link in below. You can buy it as a deck, or you can buy it like I did it. Alright, so the first room. Sure, I'll start it like this. Let's get these characters out of the way. I don't need them right now. So they're going to come in through here. I don't really need the quest ideas. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, let's roll the quest ideas and see what happens. So D8 plus PC's level. So they're all level 1, so it can't be any higher than 9. 2, so 2 to 4. Discover what is hiding in the ruins. Easy enough. Bring this back here. Suppose I should have something to put on here as a sort of indication of where they are, eh? Alright, I got this little guy. It's a bit bigger than the print on the card, but so far so good. Alright, should they go left or right? I'm going to say 1 to 3. They're going to go left or right from their point of view. 4 to 6, left. So we're going to go this way. Let's make sure these cards are good and shuffled. All right. So this deck is kind of made for 5e. You can see here it says it's a hard lock. Well, you might not be able to read it from on the screen, but it says it's a hard lock. But in OD&D, doors aren't locked; they're just very hard to open. So I'm going to have 3 people try and force the door open. So I'm going to roll 3d6. Ah, no. I dropped my dice. Right, 3d6. 1 or 2, it opens. Doesn't open. Okay. Doesn't open, they're not going to push it. Although I suppose they could. If they push it, they're going to make more noise and possibly cause a wandering monster to come. Or cause a monster to hear them. I think, yeah, why not? We'll push it. Okay, they got a 2, so the door opens. On a 1, they alerted something in the ruins. Lucky. Alright, so that is going to be 1 turn. So I'm using this dungeon time tracker from Basic Fantasy RPG, but it works just fine. So 1 turn. Treasure D8 plus dungeon level. So 7. Poison needle trap. That's not really treasure, is it? I don't think that's treasure. Alright, poison needle trap. Maybe there's a chest or something and to try to open it. I should actually say. Actually, you know what? We're going to say this list is the order of march. All right, so Sverity. Man, these names from ODD referee tools are hard to say. Okay, so he's going to take 4 points of damage. Actually, you know what? I think he's going to roll saving throw first. Right. So he's going to roll 3d6. He has to beat a 12 to save on this. Oh, easy. 11, 14. So he's going to take half damage. Put it like this. 6. So he rolled 4, so he's going to take 2 damage, so he's down to 4 damage, 4 HP. Alright, that's 2 turns. I think the rest is going to search the room. See if they find any treasure beyond that needle trap. The 3 of them search, the other 2 the rest are guarding the door. No ones, they find nothing else. That's the turn. Alright, we're going to turn around, they're going to go the other way. Turn. Down here. It's another turn. So, on the basic fantasy dungeon tracker, it has it marked out so that every 3 turns or every 30 minutes, because each box that you check off is 10 minutes. So every 30 minutes, you roll for a wandering monster. So I'm going to roll for a wandering monster. Alright, so on a 1 or a 2, a 1, alright. So I'll roll a d8 on the wandering monster table. 7, bandits. Okay, so maybe there's some bandits coming down at the same time. Let's roll reaction. Actually, no. Let's roll surprise. I'm going to roll a surprise for the group. Because we have 2 elves, I'm going to say a 1 or a 2. The group is surprise. The group is a 1 or a 2. The group surprises the bandits. 3, so the bandits aren't surprised. On a 1, the group is surprised. So the group's surprised. So they don't get to go. Let's find the reaction. Alright, so the reaction here, 2d6 goes 2 to 12. Let's find out. 8, uncertain. Actually, I'm going to add my charisma to that. Who's got the highest charisma of all of these people? Oh. Alright, so he's got +1, so that's a 9. Alright, so the group's going to offer the bandits some money to let them continue. The bandits a 9, so that means accepts offer. How much money do they have total? I think you could easily offer them 100 gold. Offer bandits 100 gold. You know what? I think they're going to say, look, if you help us come through this, go through these ruins, we'll give you say 10% of the treasure. So 5. Or 6. Uncertain. Yeah, I think the bandits are just going to say, you know what? No, we'll take your 100 gold. We won't kill you. You go do what you want. We're out of here. All right. That's another turn. And they're going to continue on. Where's my deck? There we go. Alright, come to this door. 3 of them are going to try and push it open. Need a 1 or a 2 to open. 2. Door pushes open. Monsters. Actually, nobody listened at the door, but I didn't say it, so nobody listened at the door. Alright. Let's see here. D8. 5 giant rats. So now we're going to go here. It would be large insects or animals. You know what? This is one of those times where I might go to the white box book. Large insects or animals, small insects or animals. I'm going to say it's small insects. Even though the giant rats are still relatively small. Let's look through here. Where are small insects and animals? Insect or small animals. These can be any of a huge variety of creatures such as wolves, centipedes, snakes, or spiders. So yeah, I want to say like giant rats are not going to be larger than wolves, so we're going to say they're small animals. How many are there? 6 to 36. So this is what's cool about OD&D is they give you the range. So I could say roll 1d6 and then times it by 6. I could roll 6d6. There's any number of variable ways that you can do this to get a different result. So I'm going to roll 3d6 twice because I only have 3 6-sided dice out right now. 8, 10 plus 9, so that's 19. Alright, this is where we're going to go to troop combat. Actually, just for fun. We're going to roll, see surprise. So, party is surprised on a 1. Nope. Rats are surprised on a 1 or 2. Nope, nobody's surprised. Fight them. Or they could try and lure them out with food. No, I think they gotta fight them. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to white box. And I'm gonna see if they have giant rats in here. I think they do. It would be under rats. Giant. Ah, giant. Okay, so hit dice 1 minus 1, so they're less than 1. So the rat is going to have to roll 6 for every 2 mana, I think. I think that's how it works. Alright, let me get my troop combat sheet. Thanks for watching. Next week we're going to find out how the party takes on those giant rats and explore a bit more of this dungeon.